Hey guys, just a quick one today. A few weeks ago, I made a video comparing two of the most popular NATO strap companies, at least as far as I can tell, in the broader watch collecting community. I still have some examples here. Wrist Candy Watch Club, which was one, and BluShark straps, another. I'm not going to go through all of this again today, and I'll leave a link down below, but essentially my verdict was that the BluShark straps were my choice for actual task. If I wanted to be secure and comfortable with a diving watch or with a military watch that I was going to be using and wearing somewhat roughly. But if I was just dressing down a dress watch for like a preppy look or something to throw on a vintage watch that I had no band for, I would choose Wrist Candy Watch Club because I simply find it more comfortable and softer to wear. So again, BluShark straps, more durable, tougher, higher quality. Wrist Candy Watch Club, very, very comfy, and a nice fashion accessory. Well, today I have a new contender for you because I have a small vintage watch purchase coming, and I wanted sort of a very specific strap look for it that I couldn't find, so I ended up trying a new vendor. And I thought I might as well compare and see how it stacks up to the two really, really popular brands. Like an idiot, I almost forgot to wristwatch check. Today, if it'll focus, you can see that I'm wearing my vintage Swiss chronograph from Delbana on the leather strap from eBay. I've done a video on this before. I'll leave a link below. Just really enjoying it before I head to work today. So anyway, here is the package. I've already opened it, as you can see, to make life a little easier and to remove all of my personal information. But you can see I bought this from Crown Buckle. They sell a whole variety of straps and watch accessories and things like that. I'll run through maybe on the website a few of their NATO strap options because they've got a lot of colors and designs, which is why I ended up going with them. They send in a first-class padded envelope through U.S. Postal Service, at least if you're in the continental United States, they do. I'm not sure what it would be otherwise. And then your actual strap purchase comes in this sort of nice branded paper envelope. It also comes with an invoice, obviously, which I've crossed my name out from. And I thought it was a nice touch that they hand wrote thanks on it. I mean, I know that it doesn't take a whole lot, but there's just something to be said for purchasing something and being reminded that an actual person dealt with your order. I sold a watch recently on eBay, and I made sure to include a handwritten note. When I work in the wine industry, I'll send deliveries and shipping orders, and I always try to do something handwritten, just so it's a little bit more personal, and you're reminded that an actual human being interacted with your order and with your requests and what you wanted. So I thought that was nice. You can see that the first class shipping cost for these was $265. Perhaps that's a bit of a downgrade. I mean, I know Wrist Candy and BluShark at a certain point do free shipping. That was not the case with these straps, but it was worth $265 for me to get the straps that I wanted. You can see it also says thank you on the back of the envelope. And like most of the brands, it comes with a little business card, thank you note, which I tend to always just put on my cork board that I keep in my kitchen. Here are the two straps I ordered. They're both 18mm straps. One, the lighting is a little weird right now on the camera. One is just a basic beige, tan, sand kind of color. And the other is a tan interior stripe with navy exterior stripes. When I ordered the watch that's on its way, I knew that I wanted to put it on a NATO right away, and I knew that I wanted something combining a dark blue and maybe like a tan to match the color scheme of the watch, but also the patina. And because it's a vintage watch, it has sort of a smaller case size and only 18mm lug width. So I couldn't order from Wrist Candy Watch Club, even if they had an option I wanted, because in NATO they only have 20 and 22mm, and I didn't want a Perlon. And BluShark's 18mm selection is just really limited. I couldn't find a color scheme that I really wanted for this watch. I could have bought a strap like this from BluShark, which is pretty plain. I figured I might as well order a couple of straps since I was paying for shipping, and I can use this in a bunch of different watches. So whether this ends up on the watch that's coming or not, I'm not sure. But this one is the one I was really looking for. I looked on eBay. I tried to find like a cheap Chinese seller that would have the color scheme I wanted. It's not an expensive watch that's coming, so I didn't need a really high quality strap. But I couldn't find something that was perfect, so I decided to go with Crown Buckle instead after a lot of searching. They come with the I'm sorry, my books are causing a focus issue. They come with the hardware wrapped, which is a nice touch. It doesn't get scratched. The hardware is polished. I can't remember if there was an option or not. I would have wanted polished anyway for this particular watch, but I can't remember whether I could choose. So, obviously this is just first impressions. I haven't worn these straps yet, but how do they compare? Well, I'll tell you right away. Material-wise, and sort of thickness and toughness-wise, the Crown Buckle straps are much more similar to the BluShark straps. I don't think they're quite as thick and as sort of luxurious feeling, if you will. Kind of a weird word for a NATO, but they're a lot more similar to that than they are to the Wrist Candy Watch Club kind of soft fabric-y feel. The hardware is the sort of squared off style of hardware that again you see in the BluShark strap, which is different from Wrist Candy Watch Club's rounded hardware that you can lie flat. I think the Crown Buckle hardware, maybe it's the stitching, maybe it's the hardware itself, it's not nearly as stable as the BluShark. It's a lot floppier, it feels thinner and a little cheaper. Let's see what else. You can see here that there's no support stitching for the hardware. It's definitely glued, which has positives and negatives. I imagine it will be less durable, but also it won't rub your skin because of that. And then also the holes, funnily enough, for the buckle with the pin are very durable. They feel very tough, like they're not going to fray too much, which I would compare favorably to the BluShark strap. Both seem a little tougher than the Wrist Candy Watch Club. All in all, I'll have to wear these a little bit before I come to a really strong conclusion about them. My sense is that quality-wise, they were a little bit below BluShark. They're not stitched for support. The hardware is thinner and lighter, but they're also a little cheaper. Granted, BluShark has great deals sometimes. You can get them very, very cheap, but the actual list price is more expensive. These were only $12 a piece as opposed to 15 or 16 or so. And I believe the Wrist Candy Watch Club is 13 or 14. For me, if I didn't want a color scheme that I couldn't find with BluShark or with Wrist Candy Watch Club, I wouldn't have bought the Crown Buckle straps. But I'm happy with the quality because they're getting me the look that I want. They offer options that the other brands don't in a lot of different sizes, which I think is something that's important for the market, giving yourself some choice and some variety. Just quickly while I'm here, I thought I'd go through Crown Buckle's options. What I ordered is called their standard NATO. They have more premium, more expensive options as well. But I just wanted to show you how many color schemes they have. Sorry, I have to hold the camera like this so the screens will agree with each other, which is not ideal. But I just wanted to show you how many colors they have and how they have them in all the sizes, which I thought was really nice. You've got your basic standard solid colors, lots of orange, some different size options, 28 millimeters, Jesus. and you know, your other solid colors. But then you get down to all the cool striped options, which I really like. A great way to dress down a very simple dialed dress watch for summer. For a more casual look, I wear my Seiko SARB 035 on a NATO in the summer. It's a really fun, preppy look. Different stripe options, the different bond styles versus just 3 stripes. Some really wild color combinations. If I can find the one that I really like. I love the sort of French flag one as well. There's an orange and gray one that I think is really cool, and I almost want to find a watch that I can buy just so I can get the strap, which I'm not going to do, but it's tempting. There's an Italian looking one for our Italian friends Federico and TGV. You can see there's just tons of color options, which is why when I finally found this site, I was really pleased because I had so much trouble finding the one I was looking for. Here's the one. This orange, white, and gray strap I think is really cool, and I would love to find a watch to wear this on. Maybe something with a black dial, very simple. I don't know, there's something really, really cool about that color combination. I would love to try that out on something. Let's see what they show it with. They just show it on a Timex. That kind of makes sense, I guess, but I think a darker, like a dark rhodium gray dial or a black dial with this strap would be really cool. So anyway, that's Crown Buckle. As you can see, they offer a variety of straps, not just NATOs. Sorry, I was distracted. I don't know what black label means. Let's find out. Leather strap collection. American-made straps, NATO straps, leather straps, etc. That's it for today. I'll show you one of these straps again when my new watch comes and I put it on. Maybe I'll comment more on it there. But for now, I just wanted to unpackage them, briefly compare them based on my first impressions to the 2 more well-known brands, and just let you know what I thought. If you guys have any other NATO suppliers that you'd highly, highly recommend for high-quality straps, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear, and I'd love to compare some more on my channel. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye.